Welcome to today's video, everybody. We got May with us. What's up? How's the baby?
I'm exercising. Coming here for exercise.
Yeah. How many weeks are you now?
37.5.
Yeah, and mind you, I told her not to come, but she wants the exercise. So I'm gonna be on like kind of wifey baby patrol today. But we are here at Nostalgic 2 Days, and we've been coming here every year. This is probably one of our favorite events because it's a little more like low-key than Auto Salon, and it's got all of those classic, awesome Japanese sports cars that we all love.
When are you gonna buy me one?
That's true. You want one of those like old school 240Zs with that British racing green, right? Yeah.
I'll
one
share
day.
it with Colette.
Okay. This year though, it seems like it's much bigger because they've taken every single hall along here at the Yokohama Pacifico, and usually they only take up like 3. So
Yeah, I think the layout. They always have like the retro like things that you can buy.
Yeah.
But I feel
And
like
the
display is bigger to see.
and the used parts market is always fun too.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go inside and check it out. The layout is so different this year. Interesting. So when we say that there's going to be a lot of Japanese classic cars, this is literally a Japanese classic car show, which is why like the vibe is so chill. But you're going to see a bunch of stuff like Hokuskas and like old S20 engines and all that kind of stuff, and they all pay Lady Z's. Get excited. I know May loves this kind of stuff.
I like it. I'm enjoying.
Yeah. On a side note, if you're wondering why we're wearing masks, it's still kind of required here. But what's really awesome is as of next month, in a couple of weeks, this is no longer going to be required. So I'm looking forward to that. Finally. We're a little behind everyone else.
So
But-
please don't judge us.
Yeah, please, no more mask comments, guys.
Be polite to Japanese
Yeah.
people.
Nismo, of course, has their heritage parts all on display here.
Don't call them the heritage yet.
Yeah, I know. Every time we look at this stuff and it's like, hey, it's a heritage listing, it's old parts, it makes me feel old.
It's only 20 years old.
Oh man, I'm such a sucker for these blown out like what do you call these dioramas? I don't know what they call, but I just love seeing that kind of stuff. Those braces are worth so much money now. And they have like all the lips, the bottom diffusers, the 34s. It's very cool. And then these parts here are literally the inside the rocker. These are the new seals that you can get. So you can replace your seals on your 32 GTRs or GTSTs. It's cool that they're remaking this. So you cut it out, put it all together, weld it in, good to go. And then they've also got the little windshield vents. These crack so much on the dashboard. I mean, this is a 34, but it's the same principle. These vents here always crack and split. So the fact that they're reproducing those is awesome. I just noticed, but this is a Z-Tune. Very cool. This is like the 3rd time I've ever seen one in person. First time was at the Nismo Mori factory. Crazy how much money these sell for now. But you can kind of get these remade now. They just call it the CRS, I think. But the Z-Tune's obviously the OG. I think at this point we've realized that this event's like just full of us in denial. May, what did you just say?
Why is the FD here?
So RX-7 FD there, and they're making a whole bunch of like parts and stuff for it and remanufacturing it. Because it's a classic car now.
Are we also classic now?
We should probably stop coming to this event.
Oh, no.
We're getting old, guys. I found it, May. This is literally her like, I would say if there's ever a dream car that May wants, it's this, which blows my mind. She loves the British racing green, like old classic Fair Lady Z.
It looks so good.
I wonder how many Swifts you'd have to sell to get that.
Only about 20.
20 Swifts?
Yeah.
Probably. Something in this clean condition, like collector quality, for sure. It's beautiful, man. But this is crazy. Legendary, man. Everything about that is beautiful.
Why is this here?
Because it's a classic too.
Is it my pregnancy hormones?
She's getting emotional. You're classic too now, man. Most of these cars are our age. Tell me why this isn't better than an FD.
There's no better or worse, Sam. You can't use those words. They're two different things.
This is so much better. It's got pop-up lights. Like even with the Ganadors, like look how perfect that looks. You can't tell me that an FD looks better than that.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but FC all the way. Look at this lineup. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, my soul. Oof. Yeah, this is the year, guys. This is the year we get some more hero cars on the channel. Garage Active GTR full carbon fiber HKS RB30. This is the new piston design, the two-piece piston design. Doesn't require the RB30 block. This thing's meant to make over 1,000 horsepower. Sakamoto-san's up the back there too. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Let's go say hello. Looks like he's busy talking to a customer, but so nice because it's like midnight purple with the carbon.
It looks so different. This one's SAMMIT, right? We never really.
He has a couple of them, yeah.
We never really got to see it inside, which is really.
It's nice. Sakamoto-san's busy. We'll leave him be. And then over here, ooh, look at this R30. Woo. Oh, I love that they put a mirror on the ground so we can see like the exhaust and everything. That's so sick.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
That's a really nice idea.
Oh, and the upgraded GTR seats in there are nice too. All reupholstered.
Oh, wow.
Pride logo as well. Or Brit, sorry.
You can buy them.
It's for sale. Wow. Damn, that's wild. This is a FJ20, and a lot of people say that this was like kind of like the engine that inspired the direction where the SR20 went to, but I don't know if that's true or not, but it is a very nice engine. It's crazy how far forward it sits. Look how much of the bell housing you can see. It's wild. We just saw that all carbon fiber 32. And look at this, full carbon fiber. Whew. Dude, this is awesome.
This is a flex.
Yeah, this is a flex. So cool. Wow, I love the crisscross in this. It's a little bit of a thicker one. It looks really nice. But this is what these cars need to stay alive now. Like, it's so hard to find aftermarket body parts for this. And I mean, the weight of the car would change so much too. It's cool. And this is the car that inspired me when I was 19 years old to buy a Celica, which I quickly regretted because it wasn't a GT4. But this one is, God, it's so beautiful. I know it was used for rally and whatnot, but like just all-wheel drive, 3SG TE. They're just such a cool car, and I wish they did more stuff like this. I wish it didn't end so fast. But the pop-up lights, my favorite. So cool. I think this is an SD 183 or 182. Can't remember exactly, or 185. I think 205s, were they the ones with the round lights where they took away the pop-ups? I can't remember, but still one of my all-time favorite Celicas, and I really don't know what they did when they went to that new model. But hey, the Kevlar radiator fan intake on the front here is wild. Super cool. All these little details you get to look at. Awesome. So we're here at Shibatasan's booth, which he's kind of done, I'm not sure his direction, but he's kind of moving R31 house, I think, under like the new Shibata drift racing team. He obviously has his own tire brand now, which is Shibataya, which is all like kind of named after his name, Shibata-san. But this is essentially R31 house. And they've actually really done a great job of catering for a lot of the classic kind of style of cars with these like really small, wide tire sizes. Like, look at some of this. This is brilliant. 335 in 14s with a 30 sidewall. It's like perfect for this era, which I mean makes sense because obviously Shibata-san with R31 house, they're big in restoring like Hokoskas and R31 Skylines and R30 Skylines and all those old classic cars. So he understands what the community wants. But mainly, obviously, he's creating performance tires for drifting, which you'll see these on display, and these have been used in D1 GP as well as Formula Drift, and it's also getting to grip stuff, see the slicks and whatnot. It was really cool. He's obviously busy there, but we can quickly come through here, and obviously he does still have some of the R31 house products, but they're very infamous and iconic exhaust manifold. This thing has a very nice, unique sound to it. They sell for a lot of money, but today it's discounted by a fair bit. It's really cool to see since the last time we hanged out with Shibatasan at his shop and we did the video of the Skyline Graveyard and his R31 like factory and workshop there. When we were hanging out then, he was explaining that he was planning to do a whole new brand launch and open a whole new factory and all that kind of stuff. And in the last couple of years since that video, he's done just that and it's doing really, really well. And he's also been getting into a ton of 3D printing and remanufacturing these old parts and like bell housings and engine blocks and all that type of stuff. It's stuff that he's developing in his new factory. He got a ton of funding for R&D and all that kind of stuff. So he's like really going to be a part of like, I guess that whole like new wave of aftermarket parts coming for all these classic cars, which are essentially the cars that we all love and everything that you guys want to export out of Japan. But it's really cool. Oh my gosh, mate. I would love to have a car in this color. It looks so good. No, the green, because I already have pink, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Now this is a different type of pink.
Yeah.
But how good does this green look with the pink? It pops.
It does.
Maybe we need a Porsche? That's nice though. Because isn't this color, this is the new like, this is like a GT3 RS, like newer Porsche color. They painted it on an older Porsche. That's an RWV. Looks amazing. Dang. And this pink is beautiful. We saw this at Auto Salon, I think. This is pretty cool. Old school ambulance and an old like 911 Porsche police car. Yo, I'll happily get arrested and thrown in the back of that. Imagine this thing rolling down the highway to pull you over.
My contraction started.
No, stop it. Don't scare me like that. Now we're kind of in like the flea market section. So it seems like what they did was they just flipped the orientation. So usually the flea market's on that side and all like the cars are on this side, but they just flipped it this year.
That's
so you
cool.
can, oh yeah, the remanufactured wheels, the new ones.
Put them on your K-Van?
Whew, that would look so cool in the K-Van, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you know what's funny? The Bogan 34 is 4x100.
Right.
Should we put some like 13s or 14s on it? Some Shiba tires on that? That would actually be so cool with the big turbo hanging out the hood. The thing though would probably make way too much power for that. As you can see, a bunch of like little Tomei cars, Hot Wheels and all that kind of thing. Old racing jackets, new kind of like shirts and jackets, bunch of merch. Oh no, baby clothes. And then yeah, just tons and tons of like merchandise and things. Like some of my favorite stores are like the ones that have the old like marketing pamphlets and books and stuff that you can get from like Nissan and Toyota from back in the day. And it's all like 500 yen each. Tons of keychains and whatnot. Some old used ones that are just really, really iconic. And yeah, you can also find like old bags and stuff. Look at this. All the old Tomikas, used ones that they've been collecting.
And then the book?
Yeah, there you go. Here they are. The like old marketing material. Oh my gosh. Cresta. There's a chaser one. Oh man, that's so cool. Guys, this is what I love. And this stuff's like $4, $5 a pop. The new Camry. Oh man.
So cool to have that on the wall.
It would be, yeah. Like you could definitely like put this on your wall. The Sprint, what? There's some cool stuff in here. Like you could spend hours just going. Look, the Starlet. You could spend hours going through this. Hours and hours. Find like a bunch of cool stuff. Like I spent a lot of money here buying a ton of these before. Wait, was that the Bluebird? Look at that. Nissan Pulsar. So this is just half of it. Every store, like so many stores here have this kind of stuff and you can just go through everything looking for it all. That's cool. Remember when I got all my Skyline ones?
Yeah.
I got like the 33, 34, 32, and we also got the Nismo package pamphlet. Yeah. Very cool.
This is meant to be.
Yeah. All the magazines too. Sometimes you can find the old like Nissan like building manuals too, like the engine manuals and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
it's a good place to buy them. Obviously, everything's going to be in Japanese, so you got to be careful. But look at this, Mazda Le Mans. Such an iconic car. So yeah, generally you have to be here. Like today's the first day of the event, but you need to be here at doors open to get the good stuff. But yeah, as you can see, everyone's about it. Yo, look at the old car models, like old classic car models. Just boxes and boxes of them. Oh wow, look, you can just get a whole pack of these. Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, you make them?
Yeah, the little models that you make. So much stuff here, guys. What is this? I've never seen this before. It has a rotary in it though. It says it has a 13B in it. It's for sale too. For like 500 grand. It's an RX-4. What? Wait, how much is that?
550だから
Gohaku?
555万.
So it's 55 grand.
Yeah.
That seems too cheap.
Yeah.
I thought it was 500 grand. Wait, that can't be right. Has to be more than that. For an RX-4, 55 grand? That can't be right. What? Let me get my checkbook out. Yo, that's so cool. Wow. Old school RX-3, I think. And this one's actually for sale for 15 million yen. So it's about $130,000 USD right now at the current exchange rate. But it is nice. It is very nice. Everything about it's like been very well built. Wow, immaculate. It's got the old Savannah badge still on it. Yo. So cool. I love the little trumpet exhaust pipe too. Look at the big freaking, that's like what, a 380 Nardi? It's massive. Only time in Japan you see a big Nardi in a car, unless it's a truck. Beautiful. Yo, this is cool. Old Group A car, I think. So nice. This lineup. Oof. This was the Celica I owned. Old ST162. Well, this is the GT4 edition, so I wish I had this one. But I had the old front wheel drive standard one. It was more problem than it was worth. Check out this AZ1. And then next to it, Hachiroku. Whew. So clean. So car shop friend Leopard. These guys always got some of the craziest, of course, Leopards on display. But they also got an old S30 here too. S31, sorry. Very nice. Beautiful Publica Starlet. And this one's for sale. That's nice. I really hope that like someone else in Japan buys them. Like all of these are for sale. Because it like even this one's for sale. It'd be kind of sad to see these like all get exported out of the country and not be back here. Yo. That's sick. I was wondering if these guys are going to be here. This is Daddy Motorworks, and they have been pioneering some really cool swap stuff for a lot of awesome cars. What motor's in there? Of course, VTEC Honda motor and an old BMW. So these guys have been doing some really cool stuff, a lot of awesome like aftermarket link ECU stuff and whatnot. They've also developed their own bell housings to adapt the GR Yaris and GR Corolla engine into a rear-wheel drive orientation, and you can put it up to the new GT86 transmissions or an S15 transmission. Very cool. And they've also got S15 transmissions with bell housing kits to the S30 and 31 engines too. Really cool. It's the kind of innovative stuff we need more of. This is really cool. So you can put the old 4AGE engine up to the new GT86 transmission from the BRC. Need more of this stuff. That is amazing. Love it. I don't know how I didn't see this 33 before. This is a GTST with a full Nismo aero package, and I am freaking out. This wing is worth so much money, and you cannot find them anywhere anymore. Full Nismo bumper, the spats, side skirts, bumper, hood, like everything. And the old Impel wheels, it's absolutely beautiful. And we've been actually talking with the owner, and this is a new shop that actually opens next week called Meiku. So you can see here the name is like Mei, M-E-I-N-K-U, Meiku. Very cool. Kind of sounds like you're saying make, right? But yeah, these guys have a shop in Saitama, not too far from Yashio Factory, and we might go hang out with them next week when they open their shop and have a look at their grand opening. I remember seeing these guys a couple years ago, but they've really further developed their stuff. Restore-parts.com. You can see like all new OEM bumpers, fenders, core support, even the headlight assembly for the Hachiroku. Very cool. Wow, full rear quarter panels with the rocker panels and the inner seals. Yo, this is epic, especially for all the old AE86 guys. Rear back panels, man, they rust out so fast on these. Brand new, completely brand new OEM parts. That is awesome. Of course, they got one of their cars on display. A nice cat girl model. As per usual, Star Road has the biggest booth here. All their beautiful cars on display. They seriously do some of the most insane restorations on Fairlady Zs. Been doing it for years, and their cars sound insane. Very nice. Kind of wish this old Nissan sign was for sale. That'd be so cool to have out the front of the shop. We're at the Tomei booth, and they've got one of their A-Series engines on display. They have a really cool Datsun Sunny race car, bright yellow one. I guess they didn't bring it this year, but man, intake manifold and everything, like they sell so much cool stuff for this. Old Webers, headers look great. I've actually like seen these guys building this exact engine in their building room a few times. Every time they do a race, they rebuild the whole engine. What did you find?
Baby on board.
I love that it's a piston and a conrod and a crane.
Here, you have the 500 yen ticket, right?
Oh, I do. We can get that for free. What is this though? This old Tomei toolbox? That's kind of cool. It's a metal one. Hang on. Here. So they give us these 500 yen coupons, and we can use that to get that.
Hi.
Look at that! There you go. We got that for free for just coming to the event. The new 35 GTR and then the new Z. I'm still going to keep calling that the 400Z. Makes no sense to me to call it the 2023 Z. But I guess over here they just call it the Fairlady Z. I don't know, it's confusing. The front end definitely looks the best it's ever looked on the 35 with the latest revision, but it's still a 35. It's a little wider. I don't know if it gives me that look and that feel or if it actually is wider, but it does look it. Looks very aggressive, it's cool. Through camera though, I don't think you really get a good idea of just how the lines flow that well. But it's amazing. Looks really nice. I know we've seen this car before, but it's beautiful every time I see it. The T's with the endless brakes. Oh, Skykin knows what's up. Ooh. Yo, this valve cover and timing chain cover. The best. I love this so much. Recaro seats. Man, the interior looks amazing. Little race car. I was geeking. Sequential, of course. Link dash. Perfect. Everything's been converted to ITBs over, of course, the old carburetor setup. Actually, there was something really cool I want to show you guys over here on one of these engines. Here it is. Once again, ITB conversion. But look at this, and look at this. Electronic throttle body converted. Love it. And of course, link powered. I know I say this a lot, but it's really cool to see companies in Japan messing around with new tuning technology, like aftermarket computers, electronic throttle bodies and all that kind of stuff on these older engines. And to be honest, I think it complements it so well, and it's only going to make the engines perform better in my opinion, depending what you like with your pedal feel. But you can get electronic throttle bodies to feel almost identical to cable stuff now. You just got to have a really good tuner, and you got to have the right parts to make them feel good. I know I'm going to electronic throttle body on my FD car this year, which I'm also very nervous about, but hey, I mean, kind of need it, anti-lag life. What did you say just before?
What do you mean?
About the Bogan 32.
Oh, we should have it on display here. Definitely. We polish it, everything.
We would upset so many people, I feel. Everyone would be like, what is this trash being here? And I'd be like, exactly, it's the Bogan 32. This is pretty unique. Hakoska, absolutely slammed on some modern wheels. Nice. Really nice trunk too. Oh yeah, they have the fuel tank, they chrome plated everything. I love it. The interior on this is beautiful as well. All carbon fiber dash. Full race car for sure. Very cool. And then over here, kind of like Bosozoku style like scooters. That's cool. Look at the bike. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Dude, look how fat that rear tire is. Very awesome. And of course, Moonai's booth is here. Yeah, let's see if we can find another 500 yen thing. We got 2 of those tickets. Oh man, look at this suit. The suit's ii ne. Kakkoi. It's got a cool suit. Let's see if we can get a nice little keychain. Some of these stickers are awesome. They've even got some baby clothes, right?
Yeah, only 18 months though.
18 months? Okay, hell. This is cool too. Look. It's like the VIN plate, but it's a sticker. It's kind of cool.
Mooney's always have...
Yeah, Mooney's always has the good stuff.
Yeah.
Successful purchase, guys. I'm very happy with this. But now it's time to feed May. She's hungry, baby's hungry. You know what that means? Hard Rock Cafe. Let's do it. There's one thing that I've learned with May being pregnant is that when she said she's hungry, you feed her. And so we are.
I'm doing pretty good. You know, some people order stuff and then they're like, I'm sorry, I don't feel like it anymore. And then they have a mental breakdown.
Oh, May's being perfect. She hasn't had any weird cravings or anything, so good job, babe. Excited to meet our baby boy when he pops out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are somewhat excited too. We're excited to tell you his name and everything we picked out for him. It's gonna be a good time, but we're gonna eat. We're back home now, and I forgot to shoot an outro, but I just wanted to say I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button, write the comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace, guys.